What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy. Welcome to the Freetrepreneur channel. In this video, I'm going to do an experiment where I applied the follow for follow strategy on Instagram and see whether it works, and then show you exactly whether you should go for it or whether you shouldn't go for it. If you want to go for it, what tool you should be using. Okay, now the reason why I'm doing this video is because I've grown several pages on Instagram, right? 147,000 pages. Lawrence Raw, visit and follow this page, for example. Another page that I've grown as well, Tiger's Passion, 120,000 followers. And in the very beginning, when I started these pages, which are theme pages, and I also have like several of those theme pages, not necessarily related to animal, but also to fashion, to babies, to like a whole bunch of themes. But I started a lot of them using the follow for follow strategy to about 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 followers, and then I just started growing consistently by posting consistent content. But in the beginning, it's really hard to grow an Instagram account if you're starting from scratch, and that's why the follow for follow strategy helped in the beginning. But Instagram has really tightened the rules around that strategy, whether you're applying that organically on the platform or you are using like a tool, like an automation tool. So in this video, this is the part 1. I'm going to do another video of part 2 where I show you the result of the strategy that I apply. Okay, I'm going to show you the strategy in this video and the exact tool, and then in 2 days or 3 days or a week, I'm going to do another part 2 video where I really show you the result, whether I gain followers, whether I got an action block. The reason why it's even important to grow a theme page still today in 2020 on Instagram is because if you look, for example, at this page that I grew from 0 to 147,000, is that whether you hold an e-commerce store, whether you're a blogger, whether you're an affiliate marketer, it doesn't matter what you are. If you're trying to get visitors or on your offer or on your product, for example, Instagram is still a great way to drive traffic to your platform. Let's say, for example, I just did this story 4 days ago, right? I did this story 4 days ago where I just said, this is an affiliate link, for example, where I said how this woman lost 62 pounds of body fat. Swipe to learn more. If you look at the statistics, about 51% clicked on the link, right? I got 1 follower, I got about 2,000 impressions. But also, you see, it's a great way to drive traffic. But also, if you visit my insights show you that, you know, there is still a great amount of impression and also reach from my post, but also people are clicking on my website and visiting the profile a lot. And also, if you look at the content, if you look, for example, at this content, just this content gave about 100 follows, right? So Instagram is still a great place to grow a theme page and drive traffic to your website or offers or whatever you're trying to do. Now, the problem is that the follow for follow strategy, as I said, has been really tightened. But then I'm going to show you with this page, okay? With this page, which I haven't posted on this page for about a year. If you look at this is January 2019. I'm going to give away this page, so make sure you smash the like button and you subscribe if you want to enter the giveaway. But also, you can see even on the statistics, the people that are followed about a year ago are still following today, right? So it's really weird. It's really weird. But now the tool that I'm going to use to show you the follow for follow is called Growbot Automator. And then this is what I'm going to do as an experiment. I'm going to try to grow this page, gain about, I don't know, 100 followers or 200 followers in about a few days from using that tool. Now, the problem with the Instagram tightening the rule is that you have to be now careful about the number of action you're taking per minute, per day, per hour, right? Before, you could follow 100 people in 5 minutes, but now if you try even to follow 20 people in less than a minute, Instagram, either whether you're using your phone or an automation tool, Instagram will block you. Okay, so you have to be careful about how many people you're following, how many comments you're even putting down below, right? And how many likes you're putting on post. And so that's why if you want to use a Growbot like tool or an automation tool, you want to make sure you really increase the wait time before the next like or the next comment, right? So, and now the best way, for example, the best way today to even grow is that you have to be super targeted with the people that you're targeting. Let's say you're trying to grow this baby page, or maybe you have your business page or your personal page. Now, how do you really grow manually without a robot? Now, you want to find related pages to yours, right? You have to find related pages to yours first of all. Like for example, this one. Now, it has a lot of followers, very few following, but then you have to go for the people that are liking these posts, because those people are most likely going to like your post as well, because they're babies related. Now, what you want to do is that you want to come on likes. For example, you have all these people that are liking the picture, and so that means they probably like babies. So you want to do it. Now, if you want to grow manually, you follow these people. Okay, you follow these people, they'll probably follow you back. But then you want to increase the wait time before you do the next action. If you want to be super targeted, you want to go to the people that commented, because these people even are more engaged, they're active. And so you want to go, for example, on this profile, right? And then you want to make sure you follow that person because they posted baby's picture, and so they're most likely going to like your page as well. That's if you want to do it manually. Now, if you want to use a Growbot follow for follow automation tool, I guess if you have multiple theme pages, you don't have time to grow them, to do the manual step by step. And so you want to use, for example, a Growbot automation tool. Now, let me go with the experiment. Again, I'm not telling you this will work. This is an experiment, and so let's go together. Okay, I haven't used this tool in more than a year, and so that's the first time again that I installed that. So this is the tool. It's called Growbot Automator for Instagram. It's a Chrome extension. So what you want to do, you want to go on Google, you type Chrome Web Store, and then you search Growbot Automator. You install this. This is how it will look. It will look something like this once you refresh, for example, your Instagram. If you go on your Instagram and you refresh it, for example, you will have this like that. Now, if you hide it, you will have that. That's the tool right here. Now, how does it work? How does it work is that if you click on that tool, that will grow down, that will come down, and then you have a 7 days trial. You have a 7 days trial you can buy, or the tip that you can do, you can just uninstall it, install again after 7 days. But now the problem is that if you receive a message about an action being blocked, it comes from Instagram, not the Growbot tool. So you have to increase the wait time in between action. Now, let's say I want to grow, I want to follow, for example, this page. I said that I want to come and follow all the people that comment on this page or like this post, because they most likely like babies as well, and they might follow me back. Now, if I click on this and then I come here, you have first of all to come here on setting. Right, you have performance. First, you want to, this is not really important, but you want to configure the wait time. This is crucial, okay, because you want to increase the number of seconds you wait before the next action. Let's say I want to about 2 minutes. I want you to wait about 2 minutes before the next action, and I want to randomize by 50%. Now, what you want to do as well, you want to configure the unfollowing option, because you don't want to lose the people that maybe you follow. So you want to say, don't unfollow people who follow me, or don't unfollow people follow outside, or don't unfollow people that match certain filters. Now, what you want to do as well is that you want to go back here and come down filter, but you want to now filter accounts that are active. So you want to filter accounts, for example, that have about 89 followers, that have also some following going on to show that they're active, but also that have some follow to unfollow ratio, right? So and then that also posted recently, something like that. That posted recently. Now once you do that and you want to unfilter a private account, you don't want to go for private account, so you apply to the current queue. Once you do that, you apply to the current queue. Now okay, so anyway, doesn't really matter. I think it's saved. Now what you want to do is that on this page, you come here on the Instagram page that you want. Okay, this is the Instagram page that I want, and then you just bring that down, and then you increase the queue. For example, per day you want to limit the queue to about, maybe let's say I want to follow 200 people or 300 people that like the baby picture. I want to load the baby commenters or the baby likers. So if I load 100 of them, right, if I load 100 of them, 0 account selected. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now if you load the baby commenter, let's see what it gives. Now you have about 132, that's 300 account loaded. You see all these people look like they're most active. Okay, they have profile pictures, they have baby pictures, so if you follow them, they might follow you back. No, so now what you do is that you want to make sure again that the wait time is about 2 minutes, right? After that, you want to come here and click on process queue. Now if you want to unroll this to show exactly how to see exactly how the bot will work. So if you click here on process queue, so what it will do, it will follow this person, and now you will wait about 142 seconds to follow the next person. So this ensures that you don't have an action block, because if you just put 10 seconds, you follow, and then you follow the next person after 10 seconds, you follow the next person after another 10 seconds, be sure you get, for example, a week of action block, 2 weeks of action blocks. Now don't panic if you get an action block. The thing is, if you violate the action block issue consistently, then you probably get banned, or maybe have your account disabled, or maybe have your organic reach go to 0. And so you want to make sure, like I said, be careful about this. Again, this is just an experiment. For now, I am about at 6,498 followers. Let's see in a few days when I'll do the part 2 of this video what it gives. Again, this is about providing value to you. I test things and I tell you whether they work or not. And then if you think this is the type of video you want to see, or you really like this video or it provides value, please make sure you smash the like button and hit the subscribe. And until next time, take good care of yourself.